Dimensional observers of S-Force, a secret society of higher scientific power called S-Force. It is comprised of agents that work to prevent crimes and disasters. Their missions are said to span the entire time-space continuum, yet the extent of it is not revealed to the agents. Nevertheless, a senior agent gives the new recruits a rudimentary orientation explaining the Force.
New agents, welcome to S-Force. Before we dive into a mission, allow me to first explain more about the Force. I am Rappa Chiyomaru. I will be your guide today. It is a pleasure to meet you all. I am aware that everyone has a different story about why they decided to join the Force. Perhaps you were wrapped up in an incident, or maybe you were scouted. Perhaps your goals align with the vision of S-Force. Perhaps you were contracted from other organizations. I myself am here under the orders of my village head. Also, some of you may have abilities that will be useful for S-Force. It is these abilities that dictate our assignments. As a shinobi myself, I'm good with shuriken and secret techniques that allow me to hide anywhere. Here at our base, the Bridgehead, we observe many dimensions and time spaces. When we observe and detect a problem, we deploy to solve it. Commander Justify sends the most suited agents for the mission via a warp gate. The mission can be many things: disaster response, saving lives. To prevent crime, we may even tail and apprehend suspects. No one knows when they will be needed for a mission. This is why it is important to train, so that you are always ready to go on a mission. There are many convenient facilities for that here. Before the next lesson, I believe there's time for some training. If you're prepared, you'll never have to worry. Nice work! How was that? Got an idea of how the mission may play out? As a shinobi, I am confident in solo missions. However, I still go on missions with my seniors upon the orders of my commander. I'm sure you'll all be busy with similar duties soon enough. I think now is a great time to introduce some seniors you may work with. First is the aforementioned S-Force commander, Justify. He coordinates all of our missions. You may hear him speak when he gives an order, but in all honesty, I've never actually seen his face. Does he always wear that heavy suit? We will never know. Next up, Lapsowell. I was shocked when I first saw him flying around and shooting beams. But despite his appearances, he's a very civilized person. He's taught me so much, even about things unrelated to our missions. He came here from some distant dimension long ago and has been part of the Force the longest next to Justify. Oh yeah, this middle charm I'm wearing. Lapsowell told me that they sell them at the store on the base. I bought one like his too. What do you think? Pretty eye-catching, don't you think? Next, Professor Daigama. He's an amazing doctor that runs our science teams. He develops lots of tech and equipment for us, like the dog tag that supports our missions. The training facility we were at is one of the facilities he decided to build one day. Although, apparently he's been fixing up the base and some have filed complaints about hallways and rooms changing. Last up is Platina. She's a lady with amazing powers. She is just as mysterious as Justify, but her powers are known to interfere with the dimensions. But there's one thing we do know. Although she is usually a calm person, she is extremely scary when she's angry. Remember, never make Platina angry. These senior agents I just introduced aren't just doing more missions than everyone else. I feel like they go into missions knowing more than the other senior agents. There are other agents. I have never, so many great agents that I cannot name them all. How about we show our senior agents what we are capable of doing for the world and for the people? Use your special skills and do your best in the missions. That's all for today. Thank you for your time.